Hi everyone, I'm just putting the detail now into my waves, creating little foam trails in the waves like this sort of thing. So I'm taking oils, pure oils, not diluted or thinned down, sorry, and I'm creating the foam on my waves. And you want to always make the tide closest to the sand brightest. So it's like this sort of thing. And have that little darker line underneath the foam. So it gives it like a 3D appearance. And it takes time, this takes a lot of time, but the end results are so worth it. And all you're doing is creating foam patterns as the water recedes and ebbs. It leaves thin lines, and just bring them down slowly. There's no rush, like this sort of thing. And you want it to go all the way into the waves like this. This is actually my second oil painting that I've done. The other one was the waves crashing against the rocks. That was sold actually quite a while ago to Joe McIlvenny, the banjoist from Corby. And Joe's been playing banjo since he was really young, and he's the best known, well, he's the best banjoist in the whole of the UK. So yeah, Joe bought that off me. But now I'm building up my collection again, and I'll be selling prints if anyone is interested in prints. And they're good quality prints as well. I'm going to get Gickley prints, which basically mean, well, the quality of the print is such that you can't tell the difference between the original and the actual painting. But yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of work goes into a painting, and people say, well, how much do you price them? How do you price them even? And if you had to take minimum wage, it'd be into the thousands. So you use a thing called price per square inch. So you take an inch and you give it a price, say like 75 pence or 70 cents, something like that. And that's the way you price your paintings. You multiply the width by the length. The height by the length or width, and you end up with a price. This is not taking into consideration the hours that you spend. I mean, it's possible to spend up to like 1,000 hours on a painting. So it is a job, but it's an enjoyable job that we love doing. Anyway, enough of that. Yeah, so continue with your foam trails and bring them more and more into prominence, like this sort of thing. It takes a while. And when you've done, you can add a little bit of the sun colouring into your waves here as well. I've done down here, if you notice the reflection of the sunset onto the sand, the wet sand. And yeah, and where the light is cut off by dark shaped rocks, you'll find like there's a blue hue just underneath the rocks, but that bleeds into like a darker grey here, and then onto your final subject, which is the rocks. So just blend it all in. And the good thing about oils is if there's something maybe too dark down here or where you don't want it, you can rub it in and blend it out so easily. And this is days, hours after. So keep doing that. And what I'll do is I'll put some more of these foam trails up here and down here. And I think that'll be about a few more brighter clouds. And I think that's a wrap. See, this is here. This is a bit bright, so I can blend that in. And all this is a bit of foam that's escaped the tide. And every time you use a brush, if you're using oils, have a little bit of WD-40 on your cloth. That's my cloth there, so I think. So I've got a red cloth here, and I put WD-40 on it and rub the brush so it's clean again, sort of thing. And yeah, and just keep doing that until you've got enough foam on your waves. Happy painting, everyone. See you around. Bye-bye.